Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us by hitting that subscription button right below and the bell notification to be notified of my new uploads. What I'm going to create is a 3D flower today. It's a special request from one of my followers from the start, and same person that has helped me so much through the crochet codes that I had no idea from the start how it was, because it's very hard to translate from Portuguese to English, has not the same meaning. So thanks to her, I've learned quite a bit. Thank you so much, Nancy Strand from Wasaga Beach, Ontario, Canada. And she's working on the Harmony table runner, which is one of the table runners from the start that I had created. And because I did not know the codes, I didn't know how to film properly. Plus, there was music on there that YouTube decided to take out. So it really messed up the video, besides not calling the stitch properly. So since she's working on it, sometimes she has a hard time to understand the lingo from that time, not having the codes properly, and calling out the stitch. So she had asked me to recreate the flower that is from the table runner Harmony. So I am going to teach you how to create, especially it's, on request demand from her. So hopefully this is going to help her out and help a lot of yous out. So it's going to be very easy. I'm just using light blue for it so you can see the stitch better. For 4-ply 100% cotton thread, I'm going to use a size 3 hook and a small one to tuck in loose ends. And for the green, it's a little bit thicker, this 4-ply, but it doesn't matter because this will be a sample. I also would like to mention that on the description box below, there's my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, email. You can get a hold of me from there to have any questions, suggestions, opinions, or if you're creating any of my pieces, you can send me pictures through there so I can do a video and put your name, your country up, and have it exposed to the world what you are creating out of my channel. Also up top, there's 3 little buttons. You click there, you can slow down the video to the speed you would like. And beside it, normally, right beside the 3 little buttons, there's the CC caption, which is the closed caption. You can click on there, turn it on. Everything I will say will be repeatedly down here in letters. If you don't see it up there next to the 3 little buttons, once you open the 3 little buttons, you will see it in there, the CC. You can click there, turn it on. I also want to mention for people that have been part of this journey with me, know that for the last few weeks I've been trying to raise money to help the women or men that cannot afford to buy thread. I am trying to do my best to help. I can't do it by myself. I need your help to, to help out, donate. I would really appreciate if you can help. It's not the amount you're sending, it's what you're sending. The intention of sending could be 50 cents, $1, $2, $3. It doesn't matter. My PayPal account will be below. I created specifically for that. If you can help out, donate, or you can email me and I can give you the address if you have extra thread or yarn and you would like to ship it, somebody in need. I will give you the address that you can ship it yourself. Thank you so much to every single one of you. Please like, share the video, give it those thumbs up. It's important to have the video circulate, and you could always put it on your Facebook public so other people can recognize the channel. So we're going to get started. Thank you for your request, Nancy. Let's hope that you're going to get it this time. And I send you lots of love and lots of hugs. Okay, let's get started, everyone. So the first thing you want to do is the magic circle, which is very simple. But if you don't know, then do a 4 to 5 chain, depending upon your tension. If your tension is too tight, then do a 5-6 chain. If your tension is too loose, then do only 4. So I did a magic circle. I'm just going to close in a bit here. I'm coming in and I'm doing chain 3. Coming back into the magic circle. and I'm going to continue to do double crochets now. We'll have a total of 16, including the 3 chain weaving up. We'll give you a total of 16 double crochet. I'm going to continue mine, and I'm going to come to the end on the 3rd space on the first chain we did. We're going to close it in, lock it in, as I say it, with a slip stitch. So I've done my 16 double crochet. That's including with chain 3 weaving up, pulling on my string to close my magic circle. I'm coming into the 3rd space here with a slip stitch. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. 3 would be for a double crochet, and I'm going to do 6 more chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm coming down on my 3rd one, counting from down up. 1, 2. On the 3rd one, we're doing a double crochet sideways. That's what it's going to look like once we come back in. On the same space, we're coming back in, doing a double crochet. So basically, we're creating almost like the letter number 8, if you want to put it that way. So this is the double crochet sideways. Now, no separation. So we are here on top of this one. We're going to skip a space and come into the next one with double crochet. Okay? Maybe I should grab a darker towel in case it's hard for you to see the stitch, because sometimes when it's too bright you can't see it properly. So we skipped a space, went into the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 6. I'm coming in right in here where we closed in. Okay, doing a double crochet. So we're doing again the double crochet sideways. I'm coming back into the same space where I started the first double crochet and doing a double crochet. We're going to have 8 of these little motifs. Again, skip a space into the next one. We're doing double crochet, chain 6. So you know that we've closed here. So when we're going to do the side one, like the side double crochet, we're going to come in here again. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 chain. And here we are. We're going to come back in where we did the side double crochet, and we're doing the side double crochet. Coming back into the same space, double crochet. So now we have 3 little motifs here preparing for the petals for the flower. Again, no separation. Skip one, we're going into the next one. Double crochet, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Coming back in and double crochet sideways. Coming back into the same space and create another double crochet. So now we have 4. We're going to continue to do that all the way to the end. I'll meet you at the end. Trying to cut down a little bit of the lighting on here. Okay, so I'm on my 8th one, coming back to the same space with double crochet. Now I'm going to come right here where we have the sideway double crochet, right? So I'm coming in with a slip stitch. Okay, so now you're supposed to have 8 of them. 8 motifs like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Now you're gonna push this loop to the back, but first get your hook on here. So you can hold it back here. Okay. But you have to be careful because we're gonna work inside of the side stitch. Okay. But you got to make sure that you're not stitching the back loop. You got to make sure that you hold it back there so you don't get it in the way. So we're going to do 6 double crochets inside of the side stitch, double crochet, okay? So single, 1 chain. I'm coming back in and I'm doing 5 more, that will equal 6 with that single and 1 chain. So we have 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochet. Worked inside of the side double crochet. The little loop is back here. We leave it back there so we don't get it stuck. Now we're going to work on this down double crochet, and then we're going to work the up double crochet. So we're going to do 3 double crochets in here coming down and 3 going up. Okay, so you're going to come from in the middle here to the side, bend your pattern so you don't make sure that I don't get this loop here stuck, so I might as well bring that loop back up now so we don't crochet it together. So bend your pattern, your flower, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. Now we're going to work on the one coming up. So I'm going to come in from inside, and I'm going to just bend the paddle here so I can work comfortably and not get anything stuck here on it. I'm going to do another 3 double crochet. So now I've done my 3 going down and my 3 going up. I'm going to turn my pattern and I'm going to work 6 double crochets on the back loop that we left behind. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 3. Now I'm going to come back in. I'm doing the peacock, and my peacock I'm going to do with a slip stitch because I don't want an opening here. So I'm going to do 5 double crochets on this side, 4 and 5, and my 6th one will be 1 chain and 1 single. So you got your first little flower petal. Again, I'm going to come directly inside of the side double crochet with a single and 1 chain. I'm going to create 5 more double crochets in here. It's going to give me a total of 6. Make sure that you're not crocheting the back loop together. So a single, a chain is 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more, 6. And my back loop stays back here. Now I'm going to work on I'm going to pull it now up because I don't want to crochet over it. I'm going to work on the going down double crochet. So I'm going to turn my work sideways. 1, 2, 3 double crochet. I'm going to turn again because I am going to work on the double crochet coming up. So I'm going to do 3 more double crochets. So 3 double crochets. I'm going to turn my pattern again, and I'm going to work on my back loop, 6 double crochets. So 1, 2. Of course, my hands are stretched out to do filming, so it's kind of very hard to record in crochet. 3, 4, 5, and 6 double crochets. Okay, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, doing picot and closing in with a slip stitch. If you want to leave it opening over here, then you can do it with a single. I'm not, so we have 3, 4, and 5. The sixth one will be 1 chain and 1 single. Okay, so now you got your 2 cutie pies there, as Nancy calls it, cutie pies. Okay, so I'm gonna come in, whoops, with on the middle. I'm gonna pull my loop to the back loop, so I don't stitch it, doing a single and 1 chain, coming in, doing 5 more double crochets, so that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to pull my loop in the back because it's all the way back here. I'm going to pull it up so I don't work with it or on it. So I'm coming into the side one, coming down, doing 3 double crochets. It's always best to fold your pattern so you can work easy. I'm going to work now the one coming up, this one here. So I'm going to do 3, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet. I'm going to work on the back loop now. So I'm going to turn around to the back. I'm going to grab my back loop and work 6 double crochets if I can keep my hook on the thread. Good God, Lord. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 3 and close it in with slip stitch, 5 double crochets, and then 1 chain and a single to close off. So we have 3, 4, and 5. 1 chain and single. So this is how you create these flowers, Nancy and everybody else that's doing it. We're going to proceed the same way, and then we're going to, once we finish doing that 1 chain and single over here, we're going to close it with slip stitch right on the chain here, okay, where we have this chain here. So we're just going to close it with a slip stitch right on it, and then we're going to work loops in the back. We're going to work these loops in the back. We need to create 8 of them so we can do our paddles around it. Okay. Okay, everyone. Just cut down a bit of this lighting here. So we're on the last one. We're going to come in right between on our stitch right here. And don't just grab one thread. Make sure that you go right through both, because then it pulls too much on it. So we're going to slip stitch it. I'm going to give it a bit of a stretch. Okay. We're going to go right in the center where we have the picot. So we did the 6 double crochets here. We're going to go right on the center from the back here into the bottom, and we're going to do a single, okay, because we need to get on the center. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If your stitch is too tight, then do 6. If it's too loose, then do 4 only. We're creating the 8 loops in the back. So again, I'm going to go right in the center between the two groups of 6 where the picot is, into the back, grab your thread and do your single. So you have your first loop already. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again into the back, to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front, you know, and then a single, and then chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again coming in from the back to the front, to the back, and to the front, or to the front. It's always in the back anyway, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from the back to the front, to the back, grab your thread, your yarn, and single. So you're going to have these 8 loops back here for your paddles, okay? So continue on, I'll meet you at the end. So I've come to the end, to the last one, and I'm just going to hook it in where I started with the single here with a slip stitch, okay? I'm coming in right into the loop. Now you can change colors, of course, go into your green. So you have the 8 loops back here, okay? Now you'd go directly, either you're grabbing your thread, your yarn with green to do your leaves. You start with a single and 1 chain. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and a triple crochet on your 6th. Chain 3, picot, slip stitch, and again triple, 1, 2, and 3, and do your 4 double crochets, 3 and 4. With the triple makes 5, 1 chain, and a single. So now you got your paddle on there. Okay, let me see if I did this properly. I hope I did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Actually, it's not 6, it's 5. Sorry. So you're going to do your single, 1 chain. 1, 2, 3. That would be your 4. So single, 1 chain would be 1 double crochet, 2nd double crochet, 3rd and 4th. And the 5th is the triple. Chain 3. I had done 1 extra. Triple again after you do your picot, and then your double crochet. So that would be 2, including the picot, 3, 4, and your 5th is 1 chain and single. I'm going to pick up the green so you can see better. So you'd be finished with the 1 chain and single. Come into the next loop. With a single, 1 chain, and then come and do your 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. With the single and 1 chain makes 4, and now we do the triple. and then chain 3, and we're going to close it in with slip stitch, triple again, and then your 3. So we did the triple, now we're going to do the 3 double crochets, 2, 3, 1 chain, and a single. So now you got your other paddle. Come back into the next loop in the back, single and 1 chain, double crochet 3 times. With that single and 1 chain makes 4 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, triple, and then chain 3. Slip stitch, triple again, and 3 double crochet, so now you have your 4. That's included with the triple, 1 chain, and single. And there you have your paddle again. So I'm going to continue mine and finish it up, and I'll meet you at the end. So I pretty much finished doing my paddles. Trying to cut down some lighting here. We don't want to blind you here with too much lighting. Okay, so I finished doing the last one. I'm going to come into the first space here and close it with slip stitch. Now I'm going to show you the Harmony table runner, which this flower is from. You could also spice it up and glue some pearls in the middle if you like. It also gives it a nice final touch. This is one of the very first tutorials I had done, and of course, whoa, look at the lighting on that. So as you see the flower, and what I did was I added the purple one right behind it with 5 chain, and then single, 7 chain, single, and then 5 chain. I went directly into the middle here with chain 3, single, chain 3, and in behind the petal here, again 5 chain, 7 chain, 5 chain, chain 3, and into the middle. So this is what it looks like. But of course the tutorial wasn't well explained because I didn't know the codes properly. Try to get a little bit more lightning here. But this is the center, which doesn't take a flower. It's a big one. And then the other end. Okay. So, very simple, nothing to it. Now, in order to add on to the pattern, of course, let me get a little bit more lighting here. So basically, we do the double crochets in between, or I should say in the middle of the leaves back here, and between the leaves we create these groups of 3 double crochets between them. So very simple. I hope you like this tutorial, and give it a thumbs up, please share it, and I'm going to see with pearls what it looks like. Probably looks really nice. I haven't tried it yet. try to get a little bit more lighting. My goodness, this is just terrible with the lighting here, isn't it? And thank you again. So good luck to everybody. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Nancy, I hope this helped you out. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care.